Hello, welcome to Buzzin' with Cousin Talk. I'm your host, Cousin Johnny. We got a great show planned, but before we do, I'd like to shout out to the frontline COVID workers and anybody that works in that department, in the hospital or whatever. We thank you. I'd like to also mention that it's the holidays or Christmas is coming in a few days. And remember, shop small, shop local if you can. Shop small, shop local if you can. Let's help somebody out, some people out. Let's say it's Christmas Eve. You need a last minute gift. You know, we got a show planned with the shop. Check them out. They got nice things. Also, you can't think of something to give somebody, your friend or something. Think about a certificate to one of these restaurants. Think about a certificate for lunch or dinner. They will greatly appreciate it. The restaurant will, and so will the people receiving it. Okay, let's get started. Today, we've got two of the owners of the shop. It's a fun new place. Let me introduce our two guests, and here they come up. Okay, please let me introduce Jessica Ansberry and Chris Powers, 2 out of 3 owners of the shop. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so
How you guys?
much.
How's everybody doing? Everything okay?
Hi, we're trying to set up.
You guys look good.
Here, we got a switch.
There, hold on.
You guys really, you guys. You guys
There we go.
all right, I like it.
These are our good
Okay.
sides.
That way.
Yeah.
There.
I want to congratulate you on your new place. It's on your store. It's great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I want to tell everybody that I heard something. This is going to be called the theme today is shop talk. So I was just tell everybody that I heard something about it. I'm riding my bike. Maybe going to that liquor store on 10th Street, thinking about getting some beers.
Yeah.
And I went by and I saw the screen print shop, Chris's shop, and then I saw the shop down below, and I pull over and I've known Chris and we worked together, and it was great to see him. He gave me a tour, and then I went to see Jessica at the shop, and what a place! And when I left there, it was like, I want these guys on my show.
I know. Do you have any idea what you were going to see when you walked in?
I knew it was going to be like a gallery.
Mm-hmm.
When I walked in, not only it had gallery, but it had other items, and you had like I think there's a couch in there, and the atmosphere was like a good vibe atmosphere. And then I looked in the back, and there was artists were working away, and it was really cool. So, and I like what you guys do. So, can you, why don't you tell me, how did it start? I mean, were you guys sitting around having coffee or one day and you guys just said, let's do something, or how did it start?
Well, do you want to tell them?
You
I'll
too.
tell. Okay. So it was interesting because, my business and Chris's business. So we happened to do Chris and I did a live painting thing together the night before the world shut down. And we were both kind of talking about how we had already seen a lot of our events and different things we both had planned for the next 18 months get canceled. And so we were kind of talking about how it was,
Yeah.
this will be interesting, you know, and then the world shut down the next day. And I don't know, we stayed connected on social media. I was doing some live painting things with some of the artists that work out of here now. And I was getting ready to close my studio down. I was talking about that, and Chris was printing some stuff for me. I went to pick it up, and he said, you know, do you need smaller space or shared space? And I said, well, my dream has always been shared space. And he said, here's what I'm thinking. And he started talking about like what sounded like a wonderland for artists and businesses, in my opinion. You know, it's like Disneyland for artists. So he said, I don't know, I'm kind of looking at some places. What do you think? I've got a friend, Niall, and he does events and farmers markets, and he collaborates with a ton of people. And what do you think? So we found a place that was absolutely perfect. We thought it would be, we didn't know where it would be, but it ended up being on 10th Street in Monterey. It's industrial, retail, you know, commercial.
That's a great location right there. It really
great
is.
location. And then we signed a big long lease for a couple different locations in one spot, the two different buildings. So me, Chris, and Niall, I shook Niall's hand and met him 2 minutes before we signed on, I think. And just like that, we all kind of like changed the path for ourselves, you know? So here we are, and we're in it to win it for the next 5 years with a 3-year extension.
Beautiful. So, that's great. And then once the pandemic is, you know, behind us, the sky's the limit at the shop.
Yeah.
I mean, look what you guys are doing now, kind of handicapped. Just think when you got a full range.
Yeah.
And then Chris, they had the shop in the front. You noticed that when you were looking for a place, and you said I could get my place in there too. Or
you know, originally we weren't thinking of putting the screen printing in the front, but it's kind of, we talked it over, and that area looked, and Jess kind of compared it to the taffy machine on the wharf. It's like the screen printing machine's like a taffy machine. When you see it, it's kind of interesting, and it's a nice little intro to, you know, having, it's kind of a reverse, like having the way it's made in the front and then stuff in the back is, but it's kind of a nice.
I like it too. I like the way you said that, Chris, because you have a restaurant background and you thought about the taffy and food or something. You know what I mean? The restaurant background. I like to say that Chris and I worked together at the world famous La Playa Hotel. And we had a good time together. Yeah.
With the
yeah. So it's
in Frank.
Frank. Yeah. Those guys. Yeah. So Chris, you're a screen printer.
Yeah. Yep.
You're a screen printer. And Jessica, you're an artist. And you're an artist, right?
Yeah.
And then Niall is he's like an entrepreneur type guy.
Mm-hmm.
Or Niall.
Yeah.
We all kind of blend into each other's fields, so.
Yeah. Yeah. So Chris is an awesome.
I could tell. I could tell.
So he knows how to like design the actual that he's printing, which is so cool. And then he like collaborates and networks and prints for all these amazing small local businesses and big businesses. And I work with different like small.
I've seen him in action.
Done events at La Playa quite a bit, you know. And Niall is he knows a lot about a lot of things, you know, in a lot of different fields. So it just works perfectly.
You need a guy like that on your team, you know. Yeah. So tell me, the shop now, it's a gallery, so artists can showcase and sell their art.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah. Art or essentially handmade or locally sourced goods.
Sourced goods.
Mm-hmm.
So, so an artist could come in and say, I'd like to sell my paintings there. They can do it?
I mean, it goes through a process to make sure that it fits with what we're doing and what we're looking for.
Right.
Yeah, we like to. We're
Yeah.
into give an opportunity to as many people as we can.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily of like a skill level.
Yeah, that's
decides who's going to sell their art in here as much as.
Yeah.
It's almost more about how the person is and how they feel about what they're doing and what their reason for making it is, more than anything.
I think that's great.
Yeah.
Chris, it's beautiful what you just got to saying. I like it.
Yeah.
That's nice. So you have the art, and then you have, what are some of the crafts that you have? Is that the right word? I mean, are they candles or what do you have?
Yeah, I would say it's like local handmade items. So we've got Johnny Wick's candles. You know, they're made. Sometimes they're made here. He makes them locally.
You want to take a look?
Yeah, we can move the laptop around. We got candles. We got
I'll follow you.
bombs. Oh, okay.
Okay,
Here we go.
let's do
So
it.
we've got candles.
Wow, this is great.
We've got different prints and different
Wow.
crafts. We've got soaps and candles. We've got like ceramics and loomed items and hand sewn wallets and hand wood lasered prints, stickers. We have all kinds of stuff. We got jewelry. We've got we've got a little bit of everything.
Man, that's really great.
Isn't it great? And a lot of the artists are, it's really cool.
I love it.
It's cool to have like the shared space where we can talk with the artists too about, and they have Chris as a resource about turning their art into something a little more attainable for people. Because maybe not everyone has 5 feet to hang one of their giant paintings, but they can do a print or turn their stuff into t-shirts. They can like monetize their art in different ways. So that's kind of the spirit behind being in the collaborative space too. So
Look at the shop dog.
oh, the shop dog's here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What's his name?
That's baby Missy.
It's
That's baby Mincy.
Mitzi. All right.
Yeah.
Perfect. You need a shop dog. But I want to tell the viewers out there that, what a great to go in there and get something that's handmade by a local artist.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's beautiful to give someone. I love it.
Yeah, it's been
Now,
great to see.
In the back.
You what? Oh no, I was gonna say it's been
No, go
great
ahead.
to see. A lot of artists just kind of like put their stuff out there on Instagram, which is great. And that was so scary for me to do when I started creating art. It takes is a whole different level now, putting your stuff on a shelf. And the first time someone buys something from you and you don't know that person, like it's not your mom and it's not your friend. Although I love that my mom.
Yeah, not your relative.
But as soon as you get a sale, it's like, oh my God, that's something I created. That there's so much like emotion and confidence and lack of, or all that stuff for me that goes into getting it on a shelf. So to be a place where people can do that and have their stuff looked at and touched and bought is just so great. I always tell Chris, like, he makes people's dreams come true because he puts people's art on shirts, and that has always been a dream for me, right? And now I have a place where people have actually purchased one of my shirts, one of my designs. It's like, oh my God. So it's just exciting I love texting people and saying, we sold a candle today. We sold a pin today. We sold one of your stickers. Like
Man,
it's so exciting.
Beautiful feeling. That's a beautiful feeling.
That's how I feel about it.
What you just got me saying, that I can picture myself, somebody, buying something that I have made, and it's like, wow, they bought that. They bought my stuff. It feels good. Feels good.
Yeah.
Now, you have artists there that are working there, that they work there all day long in another area
It's
of
at
your
their
shop.
leisure, whenever they feel like coming. There's no like set hours for a resident artist where they have to be here. They have free access to come and go as they please.
So a lot of them are going to be here next week. They're off work or they're doing commissions, and so they'll be back there. One of them claims he'll be there 24/7 for 10 days straight. He's working on a bunch of Avellino. He's going to work on a bunch of giant paintings. So, we have
Oh
some
man, that's
back
great.
there working on her illustrations, and it's so great to have that extension of the shop, and the things that are sold up here are being created in the back.
I saw somebody working on a Jimi Hendrix
Yeah.
painting. there.
Yep, Avellino. He
It was-
works on some large scale
I mean-
paintings.
It was absolutely like real. It was like real to see it. I mean, like Jimi Hendrix came to life. It was. Now you have a kitchen there too, right?
We do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We have a cold commissary kitchen.
Well, someone.
So we've got different businesses that
Yeah.
have either had to change a little bit or have started because of the pandemic. So they do, curbside pickup or local delivery, and they need a kitchen to work out of. So we've got, organic nut milk being made back there. We've got cheese boards. We've got, there's going to be a farmer's market style cold take and bake pizza, nitro cycle, cold brew. So anyone that needs a prep space, storage space, and cold refrigeration, we've got some businesses lined up to be working out of there. And that gets them a chance to see how they can grow because they have more space to work out of in a certified kitchen.
You guys didn't miss. You guys don't miss a beat. You got it all. You got every angle covered. That's beautiful. And then when I noticed on Facebook, on your page, I follow it. You always have something going on.
We try to.
Like every week, there's something going. Either some kind of a raffle, gingerbread competition, gingerbread house competition. I mean, really kind of cool, fun stuff that you guys do every week or every other week, which kind of is nice to go in and check it out. I mean, I picture that, it's happening now, but when this thing, pandemic is gone, you got a happening place there. You plan on doing like art openings eventually, like
Oh, yeah.
every 6 weeks, have an art opening for an artist?
Definitely some art openings,
Yeah.
some different like fun creative events. So maybe some art competitions, things like that.
Nice.
But we've got
And
quite a
maybe
few
music.
ideas that we're just sort of like waiting to put on you guys when the time is right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Are you thinking of maybe like a guitar player or something in the corner, or
Of doing well.
maybe, or something like that? Guitar player.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Musician.
yeah.
Yeah.
When we can do live music, yeah.
I can picture a guy. I can picture a guy there playing, or a girl playing classical guitar or something.
We've got a loft up top.
while the art opening is going on.
We have a loft up top that we're doing something with. See up there?
We want to put somebody up on that corner right there playing guitar. It's got good acoustic.
Oh, man, what a spot! I love it.
It's got great sound in here. So
Is that a cow with the Santa Claus hat
the
on?
Christmas cow, isn't that
Behind
great?
So,
One of
I love that. It is really fantastic.
one of the artists brought in a seasonal painting for him.
Yeah.
So great.
How do I get,
Well, we love what you guys do. And I've got something that I might bring in. Maybe somebody could help me out with it. I got this driftwood, like a Hawaiian warrior type person, a face on. It looks like a piece of driftwood, but it's just wood color. I was thinking maybe I could commission someone to paint to paint the face.
Possible color.
I might bring that in
Oh,
and see if somebody could do
Know
it
some
for me.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris,
We can make
I'll
that
send you a
happen
photo
for
of
sure.
it. I'll send you a photo of it.
Yeah.
I love it. Anyway, it was great to have you guys here talking about the shop. We'd like to congratulate you for, opening this place up, and it's going to be great. Thank you for buzzing with Cousin.
Thank you, Bob.
And is there anything that you guys want to add to before you go, or
No.
you want to add
Thank
anything?
you for
or-
having
Yeah.
us.
Before
What
you go.
you're doing is like exactly what the dream is. You know, like what we dream for this place. You have supported local and you put out information and you really celebrate
I want
the businesses and
to
artists.
know the more people know about stuff, the more people know about it. And since I've posted a couple, I've posted, there's been people that didn't know
Yeah.
know about it, and they asked questions. So, I mean, that's what we're here to
Yeah.
connect this beautiful community.
Yeah.
We're going to connect everybody in this community somehow, some way. We're going to get them connected and make sure that they go down to 1271 10th Street
Yeah.
and see my friends, Chris, Jessica, and Niall. And what was the mascot's name again? Betty? What was it?
Missy.
The mascot.
Missy,
Okay. Well, you
thank
You
you
wanna
so
make-
much, Johnny.
Thanks,
okay?
Johnny.
Appreciate everything you guys do, and take care. Okay, thank you.
Take care, brother.
You too. Thanks.
Bye.
Later.
Bye. That was great. The shop, what a place. You need something last minute, go there. They got really unusual stuff handmade by an artist, a local artist. Okay, so I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in to Buzzing with Cousin. And go to YouTube channel and subscribe. And that way you can see all the past videos. And then you'll get a notice when a new video comes out. And next show will be a little different. Typically it's on a Tuesday at 1. This show is going to be on a Monday, the 28th at 2. Monday, the 28th at 2. We're going to take a little field trip. And we're going to go down to Lighthouse Street. And Tutto Bono is going to do a cooking demonstration. So we'll see you the 28th at 2 o'clock. It's a Tuesday. And hope to see everybody there. Thanks again for buzzing with Cousin. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. And tip your server. Thank you. Bye.